What if I told you there are real places on Earth where people walked in and were never seen again? No bodies, no clues, no explanation, not urban legends, not horror movies. Real locations with real disappearances that still haven't been solved. And the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. Number 5, Lake Anjikuni. In 1930, a Canadian fur trapper arrived at a small Inuit village near this remote lake. The entire settlement was empty, not abandoned, empty. Food was still cooking, tools were left behind, rifles were still inside huts. Even stranger, the sled dogs outside were dead. Starved, even though food was nearby. The villagers hadn't packed, they hadn't prepared. No tracks. It was as if dozens of people had simply vanished at the exact same time. Authorities searched for days. No footprints, no signs of struggle, no migration trail, just silence. To this day, no one knows where they went or how an entire community could disappear without leaving a trace. Bennington Triangle. In southwestern Vermont, there's a forest locals refuse to enter after dark. Between 1945 and 1950, 5 people vanished here, under completely different circumstances. One was an experienced hunter. He stepped off a trail for a moment and never returned. Another was a college student walking a familiar hiking path. In broad daylight, gone. Search parties found nothing. Dogs tracked scents that abruptly stopped, as if the person had been lifted into the air. Then there was an 8-year-old boy playing near his farm. His mother looked away for a few minutes, and he was gone. No footprints, no sounds, nothing. People didn't just get lost here. They vanished. Even today, hikers report footsteps behind them when no one is there. Number 3, Hoia Baciu Forest, known as one of the most haunted forests on Earth. This Romanian woodland defies explanation. Visitors report sudden nausea, electronic malfunctions, unexplained burns on skin, and whispers with no source. But disappearances are what made it infamous. Multiple visitors have entered and never come out. One disturbing case involved a shepherd with 200 sheep. Neither he nor the animals were ever found. Not a bone, not a hoof, not a shred of clothing, just gone. Even today, cameras capture strange lights moving between trees, shapes that don't match anything natural. Many who enter feel watched. Some say unwelcome. Number 2, Dyatlov Pass. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on a winter expedition across the Ural Mountains. None returned. When rescuers found their campsite, they were baffled. The tent had been cut open from the inside. Boots, coats, supplies. Everything they needed to survive remained. They had fled into sub-zero temperatures, barefoot. Searchers later found their bodies scattered across the snow. Some showed signs of hypothermia. Others had injuries so severe. Investigators compared them to car crash trauma. One victim was missing her tongue, another had crushed ribs, one had radiation on their clothing. No avalanche, no attacker, no struggle. The official conclusion? Unknown compelling force. Not predator, not weather, not human, just unknown. Number 1, Bermuda Triangle plains. Ships, entire crews, gone. This region of ocean between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been linked to mysterious disappearances for over a century. In 1945, 5 U.S. Navy planes flew into the area on a routine training mission. Radio recordings captured the pilots becoming confused. Compasses spun wildly. They couldn't tell which direction was west. The ocean below didn't look normal. Then, silence. A rescue plane sent to find them also vanished. No wreckage was ever recovered. Since then, dozens of ships and planes have disappeared under strange circumstances. Some scientists blame magnetic anomalies. Others cite methane gas pockets. But many investigators admit those explanations don't cover all the cases. Not even close. 5 real places, 5 real mysteries. No answers, no evidence, no closure. Some say coincidences. Some say natural causes. Some say human error. But those who study these cases agree on one thing. There are still places on Earth we don't understand. Places where people walk in and simply never come back out. So if you ever find yourself standing at the edge of one of these locations, you might want to ask yourself one question first. Is it worth knowing what's inside if you might never leave?